Hi, Earth signs. Welcome in for your next 24-hour reading. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new, audio discretion advised. If you have them little ones around, my channel is very intense, and I'm known just like that to rebuke a thing. And I'm for uprightness and justice and stuff like that. And so, look, I don't mess around. I'm yielded to the Most High God, Jehovah Elohim. This is not a religious channel. It is a spiritual channel of truth and walking in the commandments of God. That's your whole duty in the earth, whether you believe so or not, it is. And God teaches us what's right and wrong. And he also is not going to stand in your way if you want to live a wrong path. He gives you that path to go down, to have a blast. And then in the end of it is a big stinger of death and destruction and everything else. But anyway, we just look at different types of stuff here, and I'm interested in what the Most High has to say to keep people safe. All right, so anyway, if you stay safe, you got to go away. Okay, thanks for checking me out. Let's get started out here. The first, there's two cards that came out, and the color orange came out in the water and in the air reading, and I'm getting another orange card here, so it's a caution energy. Or there was a caution. I don't know, past, present, or future. Everybody's on different timelines, like I always say. So what's happening for somebody now, it's ending for another. So just take it as it applies. It says, "Eye has not seen, nor ear heard, neither has entered into the heart of man the things which Elohim has prepared for them that love him." Thank you, Jehovah. It says, "When it rains, I think about you." The word rain was just in the water reading as well, so which is a watery body of water as well. We have an invention that's out here, or a pop-up lover, or news coming around you all as well. And a wife is here stepping out, doing something, whether it's positive or negative for you, I don't know. We also have poverty that's been out here attached to some stuff that's going on. Oh, I forgot to take these last two card decks. And somebody was thieving in the air reading and using people for their money in the water readings. If somebody's wife is doing that to another person on somebody's inventions, then that's exactly what it's shown, because God said in the air reading, somebody took somebody else's work, called it their work. But in the water reading, their secret is out. And I'm sorry, you don't get to take somebody's work and say, "Look what I did," and be a fat liar, you big fat freak, hog energy. That ain't happening to nobody, because it's all going to come out. And I'm not going to apologize for saying that. That's filthy, dirty stuff that needs to have a finger in it and say, "I don't think so." Something blue. Okay, there's blue raindrops out here. No. Anyway, stuff edible is out here as well. You had the cooking pan that came out in the water reading. This is your throat chakra. And somebody is having to deal with somebody. We got the rings out here. And so again, somebody's wife is involved in something, or somebody's speaking about possibly being a wife, or I don't know what that means for you, but somebody's wife is out here, or your firstborn is on the lap of this, your baby mama energy out here as well. So anyway, it may just be raining or for some of you all in the next 24 hours. I don't know. Let's see. But God says, "Eye has not seen, nor ear heard, neither has even entered into the heart of man the things which he has prepared for them that love him." So God's going to even out some scales, because in the daily reading today, he said he was going to do so. Most High, what do you want to bring out here, please, for the earth energy? Thank you. We have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Swords. There's 7 swords out here. Thieving, lying, cheating, being sneaky, strategizing. Somebody's got a wish out here, and it's all on the fence. Okay, it's all on the fence. Got somebody watching somebody out here as well. The Magician's at the bottom of the deck. Let me take a couple more. Show me earth energy. Whatever's being talked about here, if you see there's like swords coming up to have to navigate through the conversation, it's sticky. That's why it's telling you to stay calm. Okay, because self-control situation, because somebody did something on purpose around death matter. Obviously, for some of you all, you got somebody approaching you because they're trying to work against another person on purpose because of they're trying to get away with some stuff. They ain't gonna get away with it. God's saying here, if you love me, you have no clue what I'm fixing to do about something out here. For some of you all, you got to pop up a little lover. Somebody's wife is out here. Or your wife's popping up on somebody's house as well, attached to some situation. Okay, if poverty is just a card of feeling insecure about something, then so be it. If somebody's using somebody's inventions and stuff like that, because that's an invention little card. Somebody thinks that they are going to try to invent something, or they stole somebody's inventions. If somebody was on a trip and they did something like that as well, come in your house, because behind closed doors came out inwarding, and the behind closed doors card in the Lenormand came out in the water reading. Then there's something out here. There was also wine in the air reading, so something around drinking is also attached to some stuff as well. Anyway, let's see. There's the King of Pentacles. There's Joel's energy coming up out here. Show me more information. Business person as well as a husband card. So the ninth house also go back to the husband, and this is returning or healing something. But there's a bigamist somewhere, folks. It came out in the water reading, and the King, Queen of Cups was in the air reading, and there was manipulative little stuff there as well. This is a picture of the sperm. Also, something by water keeps coming out, and so we do have this represents a river, and we've got the boat here. Also, a preacher came out. This has a meaning of heirs to kingdoms and prophet energy, and if that's in the upright, you're trying to do something to somebody, you got hell to pay. Something about getting in unity. Now, if this is upright for you, and you got the third party trying to work a thing around you out of whatever reason why they are, then they've got somebody that they're in agreement with, or you have somebody in mind for a wife energy as well, and something like that would be out here, then something like that is out here attached to something going on. Let's just break this down and see what's going on. Let me just put these up this way. Easier, but they're on the fence, or somebody, maybe I'm hearing somebody's halfway there. If there's travel going on, being sneaky, attached to something. Yeah, there's the marriage card right there as well. It's really big in this reading. Somebody's husband's also died and went out into eternity, and somebody may have lied about that because somebody did something on purpose. Somebody's firstborn was there, attached to some type of a situation, then so be it. Then whatever that is about comes out all the time. Show me this Ace of Swords. There is upright enforcement around somebody, so that's great, and I need to talk to you all, like I always say. My name is Shannon Hensley, and I have been in a hotel room, stranded here on purpose by somebody who's been trying to hunt my life and do some crazy, because I'm dealing with a nutcase that stole my work, trying to call it their work. It ain't theirs. And people have had to keep me alive in this hotel room. And if anybody is able to help, my information is down below. Shannon E Hensley for both PayPal and Cash App. Thank you. Somebody actually did give $15. Thank you very much. It helps. You have no idea. You know, my story is going to be known all over the world when this thing goes viral. And this is nasty stuff that's taking place. And I'm sure it's happening to a lot of people. But if you are able to be charitable, then my information is down below. Thank you very much. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. We have the eagle here, which, you know, United States of America, somebody, you know, we have upright enforcement somewhere, then we do, then somebody's being watched. An eagle can see something with keen eyesight as well. But this is about the truth. And again, you got the truth and a lie, and somebody's guilty somewhere, because that Seven of Swords is real heavy in the air reading. Show me more information. The Eight of Wands. So there is travel, the truth about some type of a travel, or being on the fence about it, or a lie about that around a situation as well. There's the Magician, which was just at the bottom of the deck. And then I like that the Devil's coming out in the reverse, because somebody's breaking a chain of a freak, because somebody's secret's out somewhere. Somebody knows the truth about a murder because they did it on purpose. Like I said, the 10 of Cups, I'm sure it is watery. The devil's the devil. It's a karmic energy. Okay, an older person, an older woman was just in the water reading as well. And so this goes back to older energies as well. Somebody's wife is out here, or ex-wife for some of you all. Obviously, it'll go different for many different people, but there is going to be some type of communication because the Magician is here. Some headship, some boss energy is definitely out here attached to something with those 3 cards as well. An official energy would be up here with this truth. What's hidden here, please, for the Earth? The Empress in the reverse. Okay, this is a pompous, nasty, filthy person in the reverse of their energy. They think they're all that in a bag of chips, and I sit where I want and do what I want, and they probably hate other women. They're very superficial. They've lost their value. There could be a loss of a pregnancy here as well. Obviously, somebody's firstborn got hurt, I guess so. And look, the 3 of Pentacles also there again, working against somebody in the hidden, this Empress energy. Somebody is attached to some type of an authority somewhere, but for some people's cases, their wife is crazy, I guess. After I turned the camera off on the air reading, the word cliff was there. And then we also, in the state of, somebody's firstborn was there, and there was choking there, and somebody did it on purpose and all that kind of stuff. And there was death everywhere because the 8 was everywhere. But shaking energy was also there, and the word toss was there. If somebody took somebody's kid and shook their kid and tossed it off of a cliff, and something was by a body of water, that it was hit me. I just wanted to cry after I went back to watch that video, and I turned it off. I was like, oh my God, because I didn't say anything in the video about it because I was just reading the cards. Well, oftentimes I'll go back and God will just begin to speak about some stuff. But if there has been something like that that has taken place, somebody choked a kid, shook a kid, threw it off of a cliff, there was something by a body of water. They did it on purpose, folks. They did that thing on purpose. If somebody knows that information, they've been investigated or whatever that is, or something's happened around a child. If somebody did step out and got pregnant on the situation, and the ex or whoever, the jail's party or whoever did what, where, and somebody did something to that child because of that situation, then that's there. Or somebody may be trying to do that to your firstborn as well. It's very dangerous business. Let me tell you what comes with... always what comes with adultery. Murder and death of children come with it. That's a fact. That's it's all through the scripture. It's a big warning with it as well. God will forgive you if you will take a space of time he gives you to make a thing right, but it's still, we see that King David, he got on his face asking God about the illegitimate child that him and Bathsheba had, and God took that child. He did not allow that child to live. They in turn turned around and ended up having children together. If you're not familiar with that story, then I guess you're not. But murder and death of children come with adultery. It's the truth. Somebody's got in the hidden something about this empress or this pregnancy or this wife out here that's done some type of pop-up something, but somebody's inventions as well. It's taken somebody to poverty and done some nonsense for whatever reason. Why? If it's just jealousy for some of y'all, then is. Otherwise, there is something going on, then it is. But somebody knows the truth about something, and whatever's happened on purpose, the devil's chain's being broken here. So whoever the empress is in the negative, it's a bad individual. She was in the water reading as well, along with that 3 of Pentacles. It also came out in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles was there twice. But they have worked together with other people on purpose, on a matter, to hide things that they've done, or somebody's also, for some of your cases, done something because of something that they've learned that's happened. Somebody's taken vengeance in their own hands, which is a bad idea, but people do it. God says that's his business. This what's around you all in the next 24 hours. You have a disguise out here with the Hermit, which I'm looking at, Earth energy. And we got, Capricorn and Virgo real strong out here. Could be anybody. It could be a Taurus as well. But this is a disguise. Somebody signed something or forged something against somebody else as well. Somebody may have a tattoo on their foot. There's a word out here that goes to somebody's foot being marked. But if somebody does have a tattoo on their foot, it's a clue to somebody attached to something that's going on with it. I don't know, but there's bitterness here. And again, the wine was in the air reading. So crying over spilt milk, bitterness, can't take the cups, won't take the cups, didn't take the cups. I don't know, or you will. If somebody's got information and something's going to be cleared out for some situation and you love God and there's some type of grace, because the devil card can go back to a divine type of a grace on a situation and eye has not seen nor ear heard, either entered into the heart of man the things that God, Elohim, has in store for you. So whatever that is, somebody going within has done some work or there's a deliverance. This goes back to a deliverance type of energy on whatever's taken place. But there are, if upright people are also here because God said so, then they're working against somebody who's absolutely upside down, backwards, and crazy that's done something nasty out here around contracts. Not everybody's married, but we definitely have something about a feminine energy really strong in the water and here. And it does say a wife for some of you all. There's a wife or there's somebody that, you look at like a wife or something like it, or your ex-wife has done something. This is the energy around you all. Show me Earth, Most High God. Expo. Well, somebody's secret's been out. It just came out. There has been a bribe here. The Most High says that you're protected if you're found in Him. All right, you will be protected from a bribe. Stuff curses you all, folks. Don't take a bribe. Obviously, past energy, somebody did it. The boat, the camp, and the fishing. It's just real strong the last few days. Always comes out anyway. Burn, brand, charred, burning of the skin. Something about a fire situation is out here. News is on its way. This is news is coming. Positive or negative. You're going to have, if this is a bribe and you're being approached with a bribe, attached to something going on, folks, it's going to curse you. They're going to be exposed, or you need to expose them, put your finger in their face, say, what are you doing? Because it'll pervert away. A war. It's coming out in the reverse. I don't read these in the reverse, but since the devil is in the reverse, something is going to be shut down because somebody's guilty for some stuff. Exposed is here twice. The mob in prison is here. They will go to jail. Hurtful. Yeah, because it's called murder. There's the older person. It is definitely here. But if this past energy for you, they will go to prison for this nonsense. They will go to jail because something's out about the stuff. Show me some more information here. There was a preacher that was there, and if that was an upright preacher and not a wolf, for some people they were upright, for some people they were a wolf, and you touched one of God's people, because again, that goes back to a prophet. He said, you don't touch my anointed, you do my prophets no harm. And they did that. Obviously, somebody's got hell to pay with God Almighty. All right. Anyway, it says, Jehovah says to get and go towards somebody today. So go towards whoever that is. Somebody's got information about some stuff. Somebody's been on the fence because those cards came out on the fence. You need to get up and do something upright in a situation, whatever that means for you. Okay. And an instructor is out here attached to something. They are caught. Well, somebody is caught. There's exposure of some stuff. Thank you, Jehovah. Thank you. Thank you. A bike. Your children is out here as well. A mole. Okay, we have secret agent out here. We do have some type of a upright enforcement. I need to talk to you. A music group is here. It's called The Day That It Rained. I wrote that song. You didn't, and you've been exposed for a long time, actually. And you're right. I have not seen what God has in store for me on this matter. I'm gonna sing again, and everybody's gonna know who my God is that brought me through this. Anyway, you also may be musical. There is something about a music group attached to some stuff going on. Blue hat, blue shirt, blue shorts. Okay, that's also a political party. You got blue here. here as well. Beware, they're a nymph or a siren. There's cords of deceit. Again, somebody, let me tell you about nymphs if you don't know about them. They were in the time of Noah. They are very spiritual now, because when they all died, they went into a dimension, and ghosts and dry spirits and demons, they're real. God says there was no place for them to go. He put them in another dimension. Now they roam around in dry places, and some people have caught them on camera, and they're looking for a host. And somebody's a little nympho out here, and they do like watery things, is what they were said. And they did hang around like in bar-like scenes as well. I've read some stuff about that as well. But anyway, somebody's a little nymph out here, and they pull you in with cords of deceit, this little wifey wife energy. And once they get you, they turn into loud sirens. And so it's out here, somebody dealing with one of those nasty beasts. Okay, anyway, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. The king's favor is toward a wise servant, but his wrath is against him that causes shame. All right, well, somebody was heavy breathing, displeased out of anger in the water reading. So whoever the Empress is in the negative of that energy that has done something out here, it's bad. Okay, just somebody got in the energy of pulling somebody with deceitful cords, and something's happened. Somebody hit somebody off. For some people, they did the murder on purpose. It's already taken place for some people. For some people, they've been trying to get this thing done to you, or you're involved in it, working with them, or they're coming towards you to do the bribe, past, present, or future, whatever it is for you. But there's communication about this matter, because they are caught. You have the letter G out here twice. That could be very prevalent. Don't have to be, but the Empress is also the Gimel in the Hebraic language. So the G is a Gigi gag. Some type of that, chords and things like that is out here. The X is the pictograph, though. So somebody's X would be out here with that and has done something around somebody's stuff in a very creative way. The headship of some stuff is out here. Obviously, God's saying that a nation energy is out here. We have Democratic Party out here attached to something going on. So somebody's sitting up in that position in a high place has done something. I guess so. This is talent. It definitely is out here. We have music group out here. This is also being receptive with a gift. And, in the air reading, the Most High was addressing a judge and stated that they better let the fear of God be upon them, because he is no respecter of person, and you can't bribe him or give him a gift, because God's no respecter of person. So he was telling the judge not to do the same thing. And that stuff is out here with this to also confirm it. It's a bad karma rune for somebody who's unworthy of some stuff out here. Okay, so whatever things happen, they happen. The G is out here twice, like I said. The X, the N, the S and the N make the phonics of sin. Again, righteousness is what exalts our nation, folks. And sin is a reproach to any person, doesn't matter what nation you're from. This stuff does nothing but bring havoc in the earth. I guess it is what it is. You also have the letter T out here, and the letter L could be pulled out, and the letter A is in this reading. Good luck. Shalom.